work quite like I had it planned to, so we're starting all over again. My goodness, I hope I learn how to do this rather quickly. Um, if it bothers you that I just took my hair down out of a towel when I started the video, I have not brushed it yet because it's wet. Ladies, if you're pulling and tugging on your hair while it's wet, you're doing all kinds of damage. It's at its most weakest, most vulnerable point. I do use a leave-in. I do use um, whenever I'm actually going to set it or whatever. I do use different products. We'll get to that. Today, what I was talking about, I thought I had my little bag, but I evidently moved it and forgot. So I had to stop the video. What ended up happening was whenever I went to restart this, what I had already recorded went away. It's like, okay, stop. I'm thinking, should be able to restart. Apparently, I haven't learned that part yet. Stick with me. We'll figure this out. Um, Now, the other thing that you will notice, if you have not already, is that as my hair dries, it expands. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It always has. I grew up in the 80s. Teenage years were in the 80s, and it was wonderful. I, big hair. It was great. I spent a lot of time trying to not have big hair after big hair kind of became a past thing. Then just in the last probably a month and a half, for me, November is a very hard time of the year for me. Um, Several deaths, anniversaries of deaths, of precious people, and time makes it a little bit better, but there are just some things you just can't fix in your life, and you can't replace them with something else. And I also have a little trouble with, seasonal affective disorder or whatever it is. When it starts getting winter gloomy, I kind of start getting depressed. So, been trying different ways to not allow myself to do that. And one of the things is just kind of paying attention to myself. I'm not, I got out of the habit of that. Um, and speaking of emotional things, today is the fourth anniversary of what was a very life-changing, altering day for me. Um, 4 years ago, we had been in this home for maybe 12 days. Life as I knew it fell apart. Not going to get into a whole lot of detail because it's just not important. Um, I found out who my friends were. I found out who in my family, how much that they really care about me. Um, Whenever I thought that they didn't. I learned a hard lesson. Um, you don't pass on your family. You just don't. I made choices trying to do what I thought was the right thing at the time. I made choices that caused me to miss time with my family, with loved ones. Um, and in that span of time, some of them passed away. Um, Several passed away. And I can't go back and get that time back. Um, Moving forward, I am where I am. I am happy. That which was supposed to destroy me worked out to be something that was the best thing that could happen for me because it taught me my own strength. Um, it taught me not only that, and boy, some days emotion just comes. It taught me that I'm loved and very valued. And it pulled me into a closer bond with my mother, my father, and my sister. Um, and that would come in handy in time after that as we continue this walk with my dad's cancer. Okay, now we're going to get off of this because otherwise I'm just going to boo-hoo, and that's not what I intended to do today. Um, Moving forward, as I started talking about in the first video, doing different things, trying different things. Had gone on to Sally's Beauty Supplies website and was kind of thinking, if they can deliver it to me, I'm a happy woman. I love people. I dislike rude. I dislike no manners. I can't deal with. I can't deal with people who think they are more important than me or anyone else, and they're just rude. I just can't deal with that. Um, so it is much easier for me if it comes in the mail. It's also, I like getting stuff in the mail because my husband is employed by the post office. So every time that little white truck rolls, I get to eat and pay my mortgage. Um, now, if on Facebook, this house is listed as the house God blessed me with. That's what it is. Um, yes, we worked hard. Um, yes, um, we had help. Um, yes, we're going to be paying on this house until we're 90. Um, but God gave us the strength and the grace and gave me the dignity and grace to stand up to adversity and say, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to walk away. You're not going to take what God gave me away from me. Anyway, had seen these cute little bags on Sally Beauty Supplies website, and I thought, oh, they're just so, when I seen them, I was like, they're okay. Free tote, free hair tote with purchase of yada, yada, yada. Well, we did it. I had made my little order online. I talked with a friend of mine. I was like, hey, yada, yada, yada. And she's like, oh, I love this product from Sally Beauty Supply. And I don't really use a lot of Sally Beauty Supply stuff. Well, prior to that, I had started using Velcro rollers and magnetic rollers. Of the two, I love magnetic rollers. I used hot rollers in high school. We're not going that route again. I mean, I'm sorry, we're just not. Um, it takes too long. Um, they're hard, and they hurt my hands. But I can set my hair with magnetic rollers, go about my day, and then if I'm not taking them down that day, I can sleep in them or, hit them with a little bit of air heat to dry them just a little bit more because obviously this, is not going to dry on its own quickly wadded up around a curler. So anyway, going back, um, I'm kind of doing this off, from the hip, shooting from the hip. It'll get better or it won't. I mean, it's just that simple. You never know what you can do until you try. And if you fail, you tried. Then that's where I'm at. Um, anyway, so I went to for whatever reason, I couldn't get my order to go through. My internet kept messing up, this, that, and the other. They sent me emails for days and days and said, you still have stuff in your basket. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I can't get it to work. So ended up going to, there are probably 3 or 4 stores here in Lexington, maybe more, I don't know. Um, Ended up going to the Sally Beauty Supply, and I had kind of read some reviews on some of their products, so I thought, okay, we'll give this a try because if I buy this, I get the free tote. And I need some kind of product because when I set my hair, I need, there's a lot of it. I need something that's going to keep it how I set it, and not, you know, not be so that, when I was in high school, if the wind blew, I could take flight. I don't want to do that anymore. We did the layered hair and the bang and all that good stuff, and my hair was, and yeah, if the wind blew, I could take off and fly. Now, it just kind of beats me to death. That is what it is. Um, should I cut it? Maybe. Am I going to? Not at this point in time. I have a plan. It's what it is. Anyway, so what I have tried, and so far I'm liking it. Um, the girl went to 3 different Sallies, had one person actually offer me some advice. Thought that was pretty cool. Um, we talked about, that I use the Ion, had been trying the Ion products, and that I was looking for some curl stuff. And she recommended the curl cream. She's like, here, use this, set it, see what you think. Well, needless to say, I liked it. Now, this is the shampoo that I've been using, and I'm just really bad at finding this camera. Okay, it is the Ion Curl Solutions. Ladies, it's nice. And look at me finding the camera. The matching conditioner. There we go. That's better. Which way? This is kind of smooshy because, well, ladies, it's conditioner, and everybody knows that, you know, you use more conditioner than you use shampoo. Free tote. I just love this thing. Funny story. Um, my mother wants to know Christmas ideals, so I send my sister a text picture of the bag. So here, I will send you the products that I need. You go get them, get the free bag. That will be part of my Christmas from Mom, and it'll make it easier on Mom. Something I need, something I can use, and I love the little totes. She says, already got you one. So I had 2. Not going to tell you how many I have now, but they will all be put to use because same girl that gave me the wonderful advice to, recommended the Ion Curl Cream, gave me a cool idea of what she does with her totes. And I was like, I have one tote that I got from Sally Beauty Supply in '07. I still carry it. I think my mom hates it, but I carry it. It keeps everything that I need immediately. It's kind of my emergency bag. It's kind of my if I'm going overnight bag, or a week, staying at the hospital. I've had to do that more than one time with my dad. Um, I have what I need. It's like, okay, throw everything in the pink bag. It works. Um, I would, it's sitting next to me on the floor. I'd bend over and pick it up, but I'll fall off the bed because, well, yeah, this is a high bed. I love the big comfy bed. I thank you so much for listening. I'm going to brush out my hair. Um, and I will be using a detangling brush that I talked about. I don't know if the video caught it yesterday because I haven't gone back and reviewed, because in the middle of the video that I started that I think actually posted, um, the telephone rang, and it was a very important phone call that I've been waiting on for several weeks, several months. Um, so, got to stop the video when that happens. Anyway, um, moving right along, um, this is my brush. It's the Michael Mercier for thick hair, obviously, um, detangling brush. I can't say enough good about it. Now, I've seen some people that have done some reviews. They prefer the Denman brush. Works for me. I've never used a Denman. I have wave. I have some curl. The longer my hair is, the more wave, the less curl. So for me, even though I have the thickness, this gets it done for me. Had some people talk about it slipped out of their hands. Well, it's a product issue. I use this in the shower with my conditioner as well as out of the shower. I do have, the white tooth combs that I use as well. I brush the conditioner in my hair when I'm in the shower. It's just one of those things that when you have thick hair, you learn how to do to help manage it. And I have had thick hair all my life. So, and at my age, a lot of women talk about their thinning hair, and I'm kind of going, mine's not. But I also stopped using chemical hair dyes and things of that nature, so I think that helps. And I drink a lot of water, and I take vitamins. Not every day because I forget them. But as often as I can remember, and I try to eat well. I seen somebody talking about, beauty gurus talking about how they eat oatmeal every day. I'm one of those people. Um, I like oatmeal. I always have. It kind of messes with my mom because I don't like sugar in my oatmeal. I don't put sugar in my oatmeal. In fact, the last few oatmeals that I did, I do it overnight, um, and I like it. Again, welcome to my world. Um, haven't put any makeup on today because I'm going to tackle a chore that is da, 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 the master bath, the half bath in my home. Um, it just, number one, the litter pans are in there. We talked about that yesterday. I don't know if the video actually caught it, but they need done. Uh, and something needs to happen in that room. It needs clean, painted something, and we're going to try to figure that out today as much as my back will cooperate. Um, Other than that, it's going to be okay today. I may check back in, may do another video. You never know. Like I said, I may do this for a week and then never do it again. I may do it for a month and never do it again. This is just something that I am doing because why not? And I see other people on here. I have nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Do have things that I think I can contribute. I am a nice person, and I'm going to stop because I have a boxer looking at me that needs to go to the bathroom. So, have a great day. See you. Bye.